is Retro Soul 86, and I'm bringing you back the classics. Today is not your typical game video. This is a tutorial on Linux. This works on any distro as far as I know. It's worked on Nobara, I've tested it on Garuda, and it works here on Nobara. On how to get this right here, Biorand, the Resident Evil randomizer, working in Linux. I'm gonna make my camera a tiny bit smaller. Okay, so anyway, what you do is you open up Lutris. Lutris is the only one I know it works on, but I can't say it doesn't work on her. So you add a local, up the little plus sign and hit act locally installed game. Now just type in Biorand. Now you can have the Biorand files in anywhere, games folder, another drive, your desktop. As long as it can find the executable, it should be alright. So you hit Biorand, you hit wine, you hit game options. Now before you get going too crazy here, go into the Biorand folder, you create a folder called wine prefix. Okay, make sure you have that in the same folder as, well, you can put in the same one, or I'm pretty sure you should have it with the file inside. Now this is already, I'm gonna have to actually delete all this because I don't did it. You want to create a blank text file called winedll overrides equals n comma b. Now that's crucial for some reason. I followed another guy to do this, but basically it's telling you want to override a certain function. Otherwise, it's not going to work right. With that said, go to the executable, like I have mine on my desktop, Biorand, and select your Biorand exe file, working directory, your wine prefix. Again, you want to go to wherever your wine prefix folder is and just hit OK. Do not select the file, just hit OK. It just wants to know approximately where the wine prefix is going to be. Runner options, you want to make sure you have wine GE 8-26. It works perfectly fine. And enable DG Voodoo 2. You don't need to turn off or do anything else. Everything else works just fine. System options, you don't need to really do anything unless you want to enable game scope or FPS counter with Mango HUD, or if you want to do other things. You don't really need to. That's pretty much all you got to do. So now, if I go to games, Biorand will be there. Click play. I'm gonna create the wine prefix, the C folder, and all that other stuff. And do all the good stuff that needs to, and boom, you have Biorand. Now, typically with Biorand, you go and you select your EXEs and make sure it knows where everything goes. It already knows where everything is. You don't have to fuss with it. You really don't. But we're gonna do just a basic one right now. And it's gonna do its thing. Now, if you do this through the Lutris script that's on Lutris's website, it's not gonna work. I have tried that. It does not work. This is the only method I know that works. The Lutris script, it tries to like make its own container. I think it's a 64-bit when it needs a 32-bit, or a 32-bit when it needs 64-bit. It was a confusing message, and it just will not let it. It doesn't give it enough RAM to do what it needs to do. Like, it'll stop halfway and say, "This does not this program does not have enough RAM to perform the function," or something to that degree. And doing it this way, it works every time. So I can still run my Biorand, which I love doing on Windows and Linux. And we'll sit here for a minute and let it go ahead and run. And then I'll show you that it does indeed. I'm going to be doing additional tutorials for certain programs shortly in the future, including Pokemon Infinite Fusion, hopefully. Mech Warrior 2 Portable at the top there, it works just fine. 2 Wine, 2 Tycoon, 1, the Complete Collection works perfectly fine. And there go my dogs going after my neighbor in the lawn, barking at him. I love my dogs. But this is the only method that I have found that works. And if Biorand ever gets updated, you just re-download the Biorand part and redo the program with the steps I showed you. It takes a couple of minutes max, and then you're right off to the races again with the updated. See, randomizer has been successfully generated, and it takes a second, and boom, start RE1. Now you can put to whatever resolution you want, doesn't matter. You can enable Japanese, texture filling, whatever. My controller's on here, but I'm going to rebind the controls. Aim should be that one. D-test screen, which is, we're just going to leave it as is for right now. I think that works. Now, when it comes to this menu, you're going to see, oh, there's nothing here. Just press down on your arrow keys. Now, it'll say, oh, where's the evil? You just press down. And boom. Biorand, fully functional.
Biorand.
And it works perfectly fine. There's nothing different. I had it running in a virtual machine for Windows, but for some reason I think it's missing like some codecs or something. And you and are you trying to be in the video? Maybe. And boom.
Nobody home.
Do you even hear yourself?
Claire, Resident Evil 5 Chris.
There's another way up. Head that way.
I don't know her. Okay.
You remember.
But as you guys see, it works perfectly fine. Works with all 3. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.